So, swivel, hinge, swivel, which makes for some crazy feet. I love it. I love these feet. Okay, people, welcome back to another Fwoosh review. Tonight I'm looking at the Toys R Us exclusive Universal Studios Select Son of Frankenstein. I think it's Universal Select. It's by Diamond Select. So, like I said, Toys R Us exclusive. I found these today. I thought, I'd grab them. At Frankenstein, I also got the creature from the Black Lagoon. I'll open him up later. I wanted to get to Frankenstein first. Now, when I first bought him, I thought, he has this fur shirt on, and at the time when I was standing in Toys R Us, I thought, well, the Marvel Frankenstein always wore like a furry vest or shirt or something like that. So I thought maybe I could fudge him into my Marvel display. Right off the bat, it's gonna be, unless Frankenstein was like 9 to 10, 11 feet tall, I don't know if he'll work in a Marvel display, but he works just fine in a Universal display, you know what I mean? So, here he is with Strife, still, a bit large. He does look pretty good with Dutch, though. He's just that big, imposing figure, but this is a big, big figure. Sculpting, excellent. Paint, excellent. There's not a lot of bleed. You have the silver staples around the top of his head. His scar, red. The skin's kind of a pale green. The brown wash, dry brush. Lighter brown on the undershirt, and then black pants, and nice dry brush of kind of a brownish, grayish color. I'm really surprised. I really like this figure. I'm not a big Universal person, I don't do a lot of monsters. I try to stick with comic books, that kind of thing. But Frankie's fine. Articulation wise, he has up and down head movement. Up, down. He has some side to side rotation. The neck pins kind of get in the way right there, but he can rotate. He has a hinge and swivel shoulders, up and around. He has a swivel bicep. He has a hinge and swivel elbow, 90 degrees. Swivel around. That kind of makes the either here or here redundant. He has a swivel where his hand meets the sleeve. Then he has a hinge in his wrist. Now I noticed this when I got it out of the package, both wrists. There's a stop right here. I don't know if that's build-up paint or if that was meant to do that in the sculpt. But it won't allow to bend down. Back is good, but it won't bend down because it hits that stop. Same here. So I'll get to that here in a minute. I'm going to try something. Nothing in the torso. I believe the fur it's part of the torso, even though it comes down over the crotch area and it's kind of flexible. This doesn't come off. This is the torso, so it doesn't really, there's no bend. He has hinge and swivel hips pegged in at 90 degrees. If he could come forward, he can only come forward like this much, not back very far out. but he's not going to be doing ninja kicks. Thigh swivel. Hinge knee. Not quite 90. Hinge ankle. And they gave him the what Hasbro's been doing with the swivel forward into the foot. So he gets rocker ankle action. Very nice. A bit loose, but he can still stand. He's got some big clod hoppers, so he's got a good base to stand on. He also has rotation at the top of the boot. So, swivel, hinge, swivel, which makes for some crazy feet. Now, I don't know if this is part of the sculpt. Actually, it looks like there's a bad spot right here, like somebody or something was pressed in there hot. It actually is on the package. A discolored spot right here, but it doesn't look flat. So, I don't know. Here's the packaging. He just came on a blister card back, that type of thing. It looks out of place. But if it's supposed to be there, it's supposed to be there. I have to admit, I've never seen Son of Frankenstein. Let's try to fix the wrist right here. All I'm going to do is try to shave this off right here. This stop. And see if it was meant to be on there. No. It looks like the plastic is molded in black. Nope. It doesn't want to bend past that point. It's almost like it's out of shape right there. Try to shave off a little more. It does not want to go. He gets a little bit more, but not much. There it goes. It's a bit tight, but it goes now. Like I said, I don't know if that's intentional or what's going on there. Try not to hit the actual forearm sculpt. I'm just hitting inside the wrist. Go. There you go. Uppercut. I can't think of any reason that it would be locked in that position though, so. The best part of this, $14.99 at Toys R Us. I mean, you can't beat that for a figure this size with this much articulation, sculpt, paint detail. It's a nice figure, made nicer by the price. So I suggest going out and hunting this guy down. I'm going to open up the creature from the Black Lagoon here in a little bit, see if he's worth it. Oops, I forgot. He comes with a severed arm. Like I said, I've never seen Son of Frankenstein, so I'm guessing he ripped somebody's arm off. It's not a donor arm, it's not a replacement arm, so maybe a military dude. He's got a thing right there. And he comes with a base that's hidden behind him in the package. It's nicely sculpted. I don't understand the trim, why there's wood trim and then concrete behind it, or blocks or something. One peg. Got the peg in the feet. Works well, but like I said, he's got the nice rocker ankles, so he's not going to have any problem standing up, given the size of the feet, that kind of thing. Go find them. If you can, fudge them onto your Marvel shelf. If you have a Universal shelf, put them there. If you just like Frankenstein, you just want a monster. Given Creature Replica is coming out with Bigfoots and all that kind of stuff, you can, maybe by the end of the year, we'll have a whole shelf of like crazy monsters and stuff, which I can't wait for. Even though I don't know a lot of background on some of the creatures, I like good action figures. This is a good action figure. If you like the video, share, like, subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you on the Fwoosh.